And I believe we are live for the first time in a very long time. How is
Yeah.
everyone doing?
Hey.
Maya, that is just, I'm freaking out.
Rocking up.
I can't look at that. It's like too cool. I mean, talk about cosplay. You are your character tonight. That is
Yeah.
that is not fair for those of us who are technologically challenged. That is so good.
I'm not technologically challenged, but I couldn't draw anything that looks
I mean,
anywhere near that well. Oh.
it is pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome.
Really?
The only thing I did was the textures, the hair, and the horns. Anything else is the model itself is from a program called Vroid. It gives you a base 3D model that you can modify to make your character. But all the textures, the hair, the earrings, and all the stuff, you have to do it yourself. The ears.
In Vero is really complicated, but it gets a really cool result.
It's pretty awesome.
I had a lot of fun. It's amazing.
It's too cool. So, it has been a while. I believe this is crazy. Did we even have a session in May?
We
No.
didn't.
We
I
did
think
not.
the last one was April 27th.
It was.
Oh,
So we had a month off. I
yeah.
hope everybody enjoyed their vacations. They have nice tans when they went to the Caribbean for a month or Hawaii or wherever it was that you guys were vacationing. We'll just roll with that. Um and just let people wonder where the heck you guys were for a month. But we are back, and I believe tonight is session 15. As they say, the show must go on. So, how good is your memory from session 14?
I can remember is we don't have Hugh with us.
We don't.
You is
And I'm
not.
worried. Where he was a big guy.
He's just he's being a good boy.
He's always been a good boy.
Yeah, we had to follow the current on a boat. We were barely escaping these guys who were in a cave. Uh, so they potentially had Vera, but we only were able to free Lady Vian. And so we were escaping and we were going back to the city. So next day we have to go back and retrieve our Hugh because he's there and he's all alone and I'm scared.
Give Hugh back.
So, that was a pretty good recap. You guys came up with a really good plan and executed, and somehow were able to extricate your employer, Lady Vin, from the clutches of this crazy cult, whatever the heck they are doing over there, that still hasn't been determined.
Yeah.
Found your ways in back to
Oh,
the boat and back to the docks, the familiar docks where you can see there's a building that had got destroyed, but you don't know anything about that. where
no.
where a boiler exploded and you lost one of your teammates. Way back when. It is late at night.
Wait, what time is it?
Yeah, it's like approaching 11 midnight, somewhere around there. It's very late.
Oh,
As you guys climb out of the boat onto the docks, into a familiar area where you have been before, where you see there is cordoned off the area that had the mishap, that controlled the bridge, the building that was controlling the bridge that blew up. Um, and There is, as you know, because of the curfew, there is nobody out and about. You don't see any guards. You don't see anything. And you're sitting here at the dock, the three of you, with Lady Vin, who looks back to make sure you're not being followed, looks towards the river. And that is where we begin episode 15. Ladies.
Just gonna look at Lady Vin. Are you okay?
Yes, I am fine. That was, as they say, a close call.
Did you learn anything while you were taken?
I did. And there are some other things that I think I need to share with you. Maybe we should find a place to get out of the eyes of the town.
Do I see anybody out and about? Like, I know you said there's no one out, but I'm gonna take a look around.
How about we have our first roll since like the end of April? Please, roll perception.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh my god.
One.
Oh, this thing.
You know, if you were
There's no way to
using
get back.
eyeliner or mascara, it probably got in your eye going into the river and everything, kind of ran into it.
Dark out here, guys. There's no one out here though.
Something's in your eyes. You can't quite get it out. Not sure what that is. You don't see anyone. It's eerily quiet. As you remember, there were automaton guards in this area,
Yeah.
but they also were destroyed by some band of horny dilemma or something. I don't know. They're not around anymore. So there is no one out. And you hear kind of the sounds of the river, and it's kind of eerily quiet, and you can just, there's a little bit of wind, and you can hear kind of a rattling that seems like it's some type of tin or thin metal that's blowing a little bit in the wind and kind of banging on some bricks or something. You can kind of hear a little, tat, tat, tat. And then you feel the wind, and then tat, tat, coming from a distance, and it smells a little odd here. Believe it or not, even though it's been a few days, I guess, at least since the, quote unquote explosion, but there is this acrid smell of something that exploded, in this area still, kind of lingering, like it impregnated the area when it blew up. You've got that sooty explosion smell. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys recognize it because it's the smell that was pervasive when it actually happened. And you can still smell that hint of that. And it smells damp. And it just seems like a damp, humid night with a little bit of a breeze and this smell of, some type of gunpowder kind of, well, not gunpowder, but some type of blast powder or residue or explosion or fire or something burnt, I guess. Kind of, I guess, like stone that was burnt.
Yeah.
Well, I look to Lady Vin and kind of give her a lead the way sort of gesture.
I don't know this. Was hoping you had a safe place that we could go.
Well, we could, I kind of look at everyone else, try to get a cup of coffee.
And it's late. We are in curfew, but we can totally go to this can't remember the name. Sorry. We find it Twisted Wine.
Twisted Wine?
We can totally go because we can't go to to Casa Quixote. For all we know, they are the enemy. Or at least Malister. He's not a friend.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and he's
Let's go get a drink. Yes.
yeah.
Well, let's stay to the shadows, shall we?
Yeah, and
Do I need to
careful
make a
because-
stealth check?
She's gonna do the first stealth check. She's pretty good at that. Oh, doesn't roll so good, but hey, she'll take that 12. Yeah, you know, it was okay, I guess. Not so
Come
good.
on. I got the one out the way. This one will be better.
All right, let's see it.
Hey!
19.
Yay.
Very good,
Uh,
Rose.
I go next. 17.
15, that's pretty good.
Right.
Clarice? Dang! You guys are like part of the shadows. So you know
Maybe-
your way there. You go
Maybe
into the
Aranda
shadows.
could give us a place.
You do see, after a few blocks, there is a guard.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of walking around, whistling, you know. And kind of walking in the street. Seems kind of bored, distracted. Easily, you guys dodge him because, you know, those rolls, he had no idea. Now, Lady Vin did not roll so good, but she has an ability and decided she's going to use it. And a couple of times, you have no idea where she is as she completely disappears and then reappears ahead of you guys. Yeah. So you making your way down some of the streets that are familiar. You only came across the one guard. You noticed some rats that crossed at one time. It seems like with the absence of people this late, there is vermin in the streets now. They seem to get bold and kind of walk in the middle of the street. So there's a number of rats and roaches that on some streets seem to be quite plentiful, actually. You don't remember really ever seeing that much vermin on the streets, like, ever. It's kind of odd. And I'm not going to say making your way again. And you find yourselves in front of the familiar door that's in the middle of the street, in the middle of the wall, that you know is the, how could we say, secret entrance to the Twisted Line. You knock,
Yeah.
Knocked.
and the sliding little, man, I'm having trouble with words tonight. The little sight area that has a sliding
Yeah.
metal piece that goes across. There's a word for this. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Peephole.
Kind of, but it's like a peep. It's a peep slot.
Slot.
Peep slot.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a really good two words to put together or say really
No.
fast. Probably not. But we're gonna take a peep through it. You hear it slide. Ah,
Wave. Hi.
Hello, friend.
and you
It
hear
does
the
again.
door open. Well, come in. You don't seem to be wearing weapons tonight.
Just the usual.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know her. Looking at Lady Vin.
She's with us. She employed us to make sure that she had a good time.
Well, none of my business what kind of work you're in and giving
Huh?
ladies good times. Please come in.
We
And
just
opens the door further.
That was some strange phrasing.
we're here to have drinks and music. That's not a good time. I just kind of look confused to everyone else. Like, I don't.
I think I'm going to explain her in a whisper to her ear.
Okay, go ahead. And you walk down that long hall to the other door and open it, and boom, the noise hits you. There is sounds of people. There is no music or any bands playing or anything right now. And you hear people and you look around and it's about probably 20, 25 people in here, but it's not packed. It's just a decent amount. A lot of people, of course, as always, when someone walks in, everybody starts to turn and look. There is a table that you're familiar with. I believe your first time ever. That table a little bit center right that you first sat at is actually unoccupied. Now there's another table that's closer to the stage area that's unoccupied. And as you notice, there are tables in front of there. So if there would be anyone playing, it doesn't seem to be any room for any dancing tonight. But there are a number of tables there. One of them's unoccupied, a little 4-seater. And then the larger table, the rectangular table that was in center right, is unoccupied at this moment. What do you do?
We'll go to the closest one, I think.
Okay. So you all
May
Yes?
I check to see if Liam is around?
Roll perception.
I'm gonna look towards the bar.
Okay.
I don't think I see him.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
Oh,
A 6.
A mighty 6.
A 6. You look around and it's hard to say. A lot of people are wearing hoods and cloaks. So you feel like you kind of would have to like walk to tables and either go right in front of people or kind of, hey,
yeah.
who are you? So it's kind of hard to say. There are a number of people that you can't identify at this moment sitting at tables, but standing at the bar or walking around or anyone who's facing you, you do not see Liam. Roze, you look to the bar and you see a strange sight. A thing who seems really tall, as his knees and everything's above the bar, and he's talking to someone, and then he jumps down and gets on a crate. There's crates that have been strategically placed in front of some of the areas where the drinks are, and he gets on one, and then he comes back down and he's giving some ale to a couple people at the bar, and he gets back up. And on the other side, there is a human male who doesn't seem to be paying much attention to anyone or anything and seems very bored. Never seen this person before, nor have you seen the halfling before.
All right. Well, I'm a little disappointed. I'm gonna go over to the bar, over to the human, since doesn't seem to be busy.
Yes, and this guy has really kind of short hair, but it's the hair on the back's a little bit long, and he's got it kind of up into like a tail that's like popping up at the front or at the back of his hair. So he's kind of got it all up into like a knot, and he's got like some type of clasp around it, and just wearing a green shirt and regular pants, and he sees you walk up and kind of
Hello. I would like 4 glasses and some water.
glasses of water, or do you want
Well,
glasses
I prefer
and
4
water?
glasses and a pitcher of water, but 4 glasses of water will suffice.
DeAndre. And the halfling comes scuttling over, looks up at you. Yeah? Do we sell pitchers of water? I don't know. You want water?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Do we charge for that? I guess. Um, 4 copper for the hassle. I, yeah, I don't know.
How about you also throw in a bottle of wine?
Oh, we'll give you the water then. Hold on. And he goes around the other side. You don't see where he's at. And he comes back with a bucket. It's got some water in it. And he pulls like a big flagon and kind of puts it and then grabs the bucket and kind of pours a little bit more and then gives it to the human. And so good wine or
I've got 5 gold pieces.
I get you a decent bottle 5. All right.
All right.
He goes back. He jumps on one of those carts and he's looking, and he pulls in the back, like way behind all the bottles, and pulls one out and kind of looks around and shrugs. This one's 5 gold. Jumps back down, goes over. Hey, enjoy that. And the water's free.
All right, thank you. I just kind of grab the drinks and kind of balance the cups in my arm and just lug them back to the table, put them down.
Yeah, sorry about that. We don't have help tonight.
That's okay. I got you guys wine and water. I pick up the flagon and smell the water. How does it smell?
I mean, it's not like you're going around with, hey, look at this. Promotional products tonight will be sponsored by Fiji. It's not like you have Fiji water on a normal day. So I would never say that the water particularly smells great or anything, or
There's
has
like nothing
no smell
floating in it. Like he didn't mop the floor with this water, did he?
It's hard to say. It doesn't look super dirty. There is maybe some things that need to float down and subside on the bottom of the flagon.
Can I use precipitation on the water to I don't know, if there's dirt or stuff floating, take it off? So we have clean water.
I don't think precipitation works that way, but you can explain to me.
It's you clean up soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. That's why I'm asking. It may work.
It would purify the water, but I don't think it would just get rid of the dirt. So it can still be not so great.
If there's something that will make you sick, it will make you sick anyway.
Why don't you just roll a 20 just for the fun of it?
Sure, a 20?
Yeah, just a 20. Just roll.
Char, please. Char, there we go. 20. Let's roll.
Oh,
nice.
We don't get dysentery tonight.
There's people that have cleaned water using tricks before, but no one has ever done it so masterfully than this. I mean, this water now seems pristine. It's got to be the best water you've probably ever about to drink.
All right. Well, after it's cleaned, I pour myself a glass.
I mean, you can look at it. You can't see anything in that water. It looks pretty
glad you got rid of the dirt. I hope I don't get sick.
Oh, the dirt could be minerals too. It could have been mineral water. Got rid of it.
I can boil it. They cannot make it old, so
Oh, I have some. No, I don't. I left my backpack. I don't have any leaves to put in it. But hot water's fine.
Are you sure? It's just oh. Um, okay, that's I reduce. I don't know. No, firework will totally shatter the picture.
Hey, I am very sorry. Maybe we should talk about how to retrieve Hugh. Because
You're right. You're
Yes.
right.
But where is
maybe
you?
you stayed back there, whatever you were. I think I think we'll have to follow the current back.
Hmm.
But Lady Vin said that she had some things she wanted us to know, right?
Yes. First, let's open this bottle, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
And pulls out the cork and grabs one of the glasses, looks in it, and
Didn't she spit on the glass?
no, she
No, I
blew in
think
it.
she
Pours a little bit of the wine, looks at the wine. Let's drink it. How much did you spend on this one?
5 gold pieces.
This is not 5 gold wine. This is good shit.
Oh well, he just picked up a bottle and handed it to me.
I think I like this guy.
Sarah has a glass of wine. Holy
I lose.
Gonna have trouble
I like
serving
it.
this. This is good wine.
I will take your word for it.
Well, they call me Lady Vin for some reason. I know about
Oh,
good
ha,
wine.
ha, ha. Thank you.
Yes, I wanted to explain. So I don't know. Have you heard of a group called the True Daughters?
The true daughters. No. I just look at everyone else. You haven't, right?
Give me a second.
So they
I have a vague memory of the name, but I think I'm. It's because we haven't played for a month. My memory is hazy.
Wait, the true daughters?
the True
Let's see.
Daughters.
No. I missed. My mistake. I didn't hear about any elders.
So these serpent women, these lamias, have this cult, and you met one of their sub leaders, and I believe her name is. I heard Meziwa. Um, they have, as they're called, the True Daughters. They have the purpose of releasing their father from his cell, so to speak. As he is um, been many years ago. He was imprisoned by dragons on this um, place, and somewhere below the subterranean, yes, ruins, there is a portal, and they're looking for a key to this portal, as well as directions or a map to take them there. But they want to free. He is called Typhon, which is the father of monsters. He is called,
It's not good.
Nope.
and so they're considered the children of Typhon, and they call themselves the True Daughters. So, being serpent and being they hate dragons and all of dragonkind, as they were the ones years ago to imprison him in some, we believe, in some layer of the abyss. And there's a portal. So there is much about this place that you don't understand, and I don't know how much I even understand, and what I am not really of this plane. I am from the shadow. I am Shadow Fae.
Yeah, you told us.
Yes, so
So you know how to do planar travel? That's amazing.
well, there are shadow roads beneath this city, but they have been absconded and hidden. It is difficult to ascertain where they're at due to the nature of the area that we're in. So this area that we're in has a, how can I explain? It has a geo physical abnormally. It cannot be tracked or traced. It's like it moves and it cannot be found, which is the whole purpose why he was imprisoned underneath. It cannot be found, but somehow traversing. Are you familiar with ley lines?
Am I familiar with ley lines?
I don't know. Are you?
Oral history?
You can.
Let's
Can
see.
I roll history too?
Apparently I am.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Very nice. And who else is rolling?
I don't know if I could. I want to roll too, but I will not beat that 20. History. Yeah.
You are bowing down to the
pretty good.
20.
Almost.
What did you get? Let me see.
18.
18? That's not bad. So Roze, you don't really know per se, but you have read. You don't remember where you read this, but you read about it in a book, and it was theoretical lines of energy that magic would be really strong, and that there were people supposedly that could tap into them and get amazing powers, and that they were, these ley lines are throughout the whole world, supposedly. So that is kind of what you know about ley lines. Maya, you have also heard about ley lines, because you just remember that there was someone that, I guess we'll say at a campfire once when you were doing the things that you used to do.
Maybe in a tavern.
and they talked about how, um, they could follow ley lines. They could um, feel when they were close to one. But you were like, the heck's a ley line?
Yeah.
So you kind of know that about it. But other than that, you guys haven't actually experienced it or anything like that. Anyway, she says, well, there were very powerful ley lines in this area that crisscrossed underneath the city. And a shadow road was built. The elves, many years ago, created these shadow roads so that they could go from one place to another very fast. And there is a shadow road that was converging with the ley lines here, but there's also a very strong presence of the void and the void touches and corrupts things and created this abnormally to make this area very difficult to find. So in reality, this, well, it's a bit much to break to you at once. So maybe I just keep
It's
it
okay. I
to myself.
understand magical lines lead to roads that lead to the evil demon guy, and we need to stop his daughters and followers from releasing him.
Well, it's very difficult. If you've noticed, people aren't what they seem to be. It is because they employ a number of. Are you familiar with the term doppelgangers?
Yeah,
I've heard that, but like real doppelganger, like
lesions.
Yes, so they were use the drug to capture nobles and replace them with their doppelgangers in the city.
that's a really good plan.
Yes, that's. You said actually it is a very good plan, but and the bad part of the plan is we do not know who has been replaced and who has not.
I guess there's no way to tell if someone's a doppelganger or not.
That's. I wish there were a way. We don't know,
Mm.
and um, there's a lot of things that we don't know. But if you've noticed, there have been many Minotaur arriving. Well, they employ Minotaurs as well, and very flying creatures that shoot spikes from the tail. Very, very scary creatures that look like a lion with flies, and I believe that's called manticore. Um, and other creatures of this type have been infiltrating one by one in these areas. So it is very dangerous, and we were just hoping that we could maybe find a way to open the Shadow Road so that, well, one, I could leave, but we could have um, travel away from this place.
Okay.
But we don't know where it is. And there was an operative, Captain Lienus, that was studying this. We believe that maybe he had found a way, but he is not in the city. Probably being hunted by the manticores and other creatures that they have hunting him down. Which is good that they're not here right now, but I believe they're waiting until they have all of the key members of the noblehood to strike at their plan and take control of the city.
So I have a question, Lady Van. You think the nobles are not going corrupt? They are being replaced. It's not that all nobles are corrupted. They may not be themselves.
That is correct. We
Oh.
thought that maybe it was the drug that was changing them. Now I know that it is the doppelgangers. So we have to find this leader, I believe, of the true daughters. Don't know who the leader is, but it is not the one we met. Because they spoke of having a meeting with their superior. Do not remember the name. Maybe I did not hear the name. I don't know.
Do you
This
think-
wine is really good, you know. But
Do you think we can find something in that place we were at,
I
where the
think,
party was held?
think that what we don't know if we have the, how can I say, firepower to to invade those caves. It'd be very dangerous. However,
Would we maybe make an anonymous tip that there's smugglers in those caves and the city should do something about that?
who will you go to that you can trust?
Um, I
I
don't know
think
if we necessarily need to trust them. Maybe make it a big. Maybe we'd have to make it like a big public deal. We could like put up a bunch of pamphlets. It's got to be like a secret, but not a secret, so that it has enough attention that they can't do anything wrong, but not enough attention to get us in trouble.
Hmm. Propaganda. The city.
Mm.
That is an interesting idea. I like it.
we need somewhere discreet to print it. And I don't think we have that kind of contact yet. Perhaps people in the underground?
I do not
We need to.
know. I believe that our answer lies on the ground. But I do not. I am not under the employ of the people here. I am.
Okay.
I am an ambassador to a higher court. Are you familiar with the summer court?
No.
No.
Is that on this continent?
No, it is in the Shadow Realm.
A funny name to pick for something that's in the shadows.
I'm sorry.
It's a funny name to pick for something that's in the shadows, since the
Maybe it's ironic.
perhaps
Yes. Well,
maybe I have too much wine.
It's good wine, apparently.
Yeah.
it is very good wine. Let us say that once we are able to reconnect, the old agreements shall be made anew, and the proper queen and king shall be in charge of this city.
And who are the proper king
What?
and queen?
It is it's the Moonlit King who and the queen. But do not concern yourself with this. This is
No, no, I actually, I want to know because I heard about a true heir to Windsor, but she's in a predicament.
I
Sorts.
don't know about this. The true heir of Windsor.
How much do you know about what's below Windsor?
Ruins. I
Yeah.
know that the dragons wanted to destroy everything so that this father of creatures would be no more. He would be no problem for our mistress, the queen of night and magic. But
Because there is, and I don't know if I can trust you, but we don't have a lot of allies. Someone told me that there's a temple of the sun. I will whisper this so only we can hear this. I don't want people from outside our table to hear
Okay.
us. There is a child, a dragon, who is the real heir to Windsor, but she's trapped below.
to be honest,
In
these are the affairs of mortals that do not concern my queen. We do not know anything about this.
but they are talking about the king and queen of Windsor when there is a
No.
heir already.
I am not
Oh.
speaking of the king and queen and Windsor. They're just mere mortals.
Oh.
I'm discussing the summer court,
Oh,
the Fae.
uh,
We are Fae.
So
And the
just like
Fae will revert control of the city once we're able to reconnect to the Shadow Roads.
so we would just be like a little kingdom that you ruled over.
It was this way before, it shall be again. I mean, look what
Okay,
happened when the mortals were in control. It is a
but if
mess.
but if the dragon runs the city, as long as they work for the king and queen, that's fine.
I, once again, these are politics that only concern my queen, and I am just a mere ambassador. It was very difficult for me to arrive here. Very difficult. I could not use the standard ways as they are closed. So I believe if we work together, we can find a good a turning out of affairs for everyone. We need to open the Shadow Rose. You need to destroy this crazy group that is taking over your city and making a mess of everything. And maybe find a way to shut off the void and become part of civilization. Because you're cut away from the world. You do not know. I could tell you things that would make you go crazy. I will not tell you. But you are cut off from the world here. You are not in the world, but you should be.
Okay.
So
Well,
we need to find a
all
place
that's
to stay
good
tonight.
to know.
Where will we stay tonight? This is what we should
Well,
be discussing.
I have a place to stay, but I rather go there by myself, but I guess you guys could come along.
Oh
Well,
no.
If it's safe, we must.
Taking measures is it's an intimate.
gosh.
But
Um,
I say this with all due respect. And after taking like 3/4 of this bottle of wine, um, I think this shadow rose thing and reestablishing the power of your queen will create a conflict of interest, let's say, with my friend's mission here, Cyrus. You know,
That's me.
two rulers
Mhm.
fighting for power in one place. That sounds like war.
There is no fight for power. There is no power here that can fight with the Fae. Do you want to?
Well,
They were.
well,
There's a family, the Windsor family, that was given
Ah.
control. There is not a true Windsor on the throne. That
all
means
right.
this
So the
means
Windsor-
control is to revert back to us.
oh, okay.
Where is this Windsor? They have this imposter who's not a Windsor and not the true Windsor. So, my job, cover how to open the Shadow Road, create alliances that will be rewarded for their work. Fine, my queen. So, I can help you with your tasks, help me with my tasks, and you shall be rewarded.
Maybe
Okay.
we should focus on sleeping
Yes, that is
Well,
a very good idea.
Should
at least
should we
three of
go
us.
get Hugh tonight or tomorrow? I mean, I think Hugh will be fine. He can take care of himself, but
Well, I do hope he's fine, but first thing in the morning we have to go get him, I think.
okay.
I agree.
perfect segue as the camera turns to Hugh.
Oh no.
Now, Hugh, if I remember correctly, the meanwhile back at the caves, Hugh, I think you kind of went outside. You looked around. You found the weapons. You found everybody's weapons,
All of our stuff.
and then what do you do?
Well, as I said, I will wait for my partners to come out. So since they don't come out from from the entrance, like I am the entrance, they went out on the other side.
Yes.
I will wait all night, and in some point I will fall asleep. It isn't a bother for me because I'm used to sleep on the outside or sleep on exterior in general. And it will be in the next morning, and in the next morning I will go back to the city. I will be debating myself between going to Kasim or going to Casa Quixote.
Okay. Um. So you're gonna take a long rest and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can take your long rest and go to sleep. Well, that was quick.
Ready?
Back with the rest. What are you guys gonna do now?
Well, if we're gonna go in the morning, I'll meet you guys by the docks.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I just look at Lady Vin. It was nice to make your acquaintance, but I have a previous engagement, so I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Do you have
Have fun.
the flowers with you?
No, I need to make a quick stop and then another stop after that. I'm gonna go back to the Castle Quixote and get the flower because I still got my key, right? Huh.
Oh.
Oh, we have no way to enter.
Except for me. I think I'm the only one with the key.
When Rose leaves, I will look at Clarice and say, I think there goes our key. So, shall we look for an inn?
Well, there's always a window open.
Yeah, but I don't want Malister, and we have our guest, Lady Ben. And we can't
Well-
go with Lady Ben to Casa Quixote.
I go out for Rose then.
Yeah, what?
Rose, hey, you have the key.
I
So-
do. Do you? Well, I mean, someone can come with me, but I need to go, and I'm gonna leave. Or I can go. I can get my package, and I can come back here and give you the key.
I can go with you. I want to walk and think.
Okay.
Is it okay with you, Clarice?
It is. Oh, wait.
Okay. So you head back to Casa Quixote.
Mm-hmm.
I need new stealth checks for both of you.
Oh no.
Hello.
11 and a
Oh
7.
my. We are so getting.
Okay, as you start going down the street, trying to stay to the shadows and go down, you don't notice that there's like a, go figure, it's a bucket, like a pail, but a wooden one, kind of out a little bit to the corner, and you don't see it, and you kick it. Poof, and,
Oh,
who goes there?
I will use. I think it was tomato shade to make the sound of rats. Yeah, tomato shade.
Okay. Blasted rats. And you two, what are you doing?
Ah, shit! I didn't know he was looking at us.
Hi. We're going back to our beds.
Your beds.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what time it is?
No.
Yeah, I see that. Look around. There's no one. You're not supposed to be. Where's your beds?
Oh, Castle Quixote.
Oh. Oh, you're one of them.
Yes.
Oh. Well. Yes. You're not supposed to be out about either, huh?
Oh,
We
I guess
lost-
not.
we lost track of time on a mission,
Yeah, what mission
Contract.
is that?
an escorting mission to a novel.
Yes, we escorted
Yes,
someone, and then they asked us to have some drinks, and then now we're going home. I apologize.
And you got paid
Yeah.
Yep.
to have drinks with someone.
Well, we got paid to take them to their location, and then they offered us drinks. And who says no to free drinks?
The
And
shit
then-
luck I have. Don't
So
get paid
that-
for anything. Gotta stay up and stay in the streets with damn rats and roaches. And you guys get to go get free drinks and get paid coin.
Well, it's a very good employer for us. Most of them aren't that nice.
Hmm.
We did a show, but we didn't get paid, so we almost died on that show. So yeah, there are good shows and there are bad shows. I think rats and roaches are good company
Good.
instead of blowing up.
Good company. Go on.
Thank you, sir. And I just shuffle away.
That was close.
You get all the way there. And
I'm gonna quietly unlock the door.
it unlocks.
Hmm?
It unlocks.
All right. Quietly open the door. Is there
It's dark.
anybody?
You don't see anyone. There
All
is
right.
a lantern on the wall.
I quickly but quietly make my way to my room and get my parcel and make my way back.
Okay. You find your way to the room.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door. Everything
Yes.
is as you left it.
All right. I get my package. Ah.
Okay.
And I quietly close the door and try to make my way quietly back to the entrance.
Okay.
Does anything seem amiss on my way back?
Roll perception.
Hmm?
No. Everything seems legit.
All right. I go back to the door and I close it. Lock it back. Hand the key to Cyrus. Good luck. I'll see you guys in the let's say 10 o'clock in the morning
At casinos or at
at the dock.
At the dock. Okay. 10 at the dock.
And see if you guys, maybe Lady Vin can get us a better boat. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Shuffle my way back to my friend's house.
All right. Shuffle your way. I need another stealth check from you.
That's about right. I have no real concern. I'm just out walking with my flowers. Like, ha.
And
You
once
better be
again, you
ready
come
to
across
ride
the
some
same
bike.
guard.
Oh god.
But we'll get back to that.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Where's Maya going?
I'll go back to
I mean,
the Twisted
Cyrus
Vine.
going.
It's okay. I will go back to the Twisted Vine where Clarice and Ben are waiting.
I
I will
also
try to
need you to
go-
roll stealth.
Oh my. This is where we lose our butter sorcerers.
Oh no.
What do we get?
Please
Let us see.
I mean, that was better than my roll.
9. All right. When you get like 2 blocks away and you're trying to stay in the shadows, but man, the moon just seems to come out from behind some clouds and it like shines like right where you're going. It's kind of like, ah. And all of a sudden you hear psst, psst.
I slowly turn towards the noise.
Okay. And out of the shadows, you see Shorty.
Oh my god. I thought we were a guard. What a thief. Oh my god. Who have you been? We are missing you.
Hell,
But-
it's bloody hell. What about you? Where's the rest? You're not staying at the house.
We are scattered right now. We lost Hugh. We know where he is. We don't know how he is doing. Clarice is at the Twisted Vine.
Can't go
Oh,
there.
wait a minute. I have we know there are doppelgangers around, and now I'm a little paranoid. So how do I know you are you? Only Shorty will know what I gift him when we first met. Easy one.
But
Tú
now-
ask the master doesn't
Does-
remember.
Does Drago know what you gave him when he first met?
Yeah. Assault rock.
Oh, what?
I gift him. Assault rock
Oh,
that I took from the inn on the road.
oh yeah. That's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while. You gave me a salt rock.
Oh, now we can talk.
I've hate
I
it.
was about to
It's
give
gone.
you away.
You could give me another. Just kidding.
I only had that one.
The city's gone
Um,
to shite.
It did.
Oh, it's worse.
um,
Yesterday it was worse. But today, it's going crazy.
It
Dude,
did, yes.
the Lady Windsor
weird.
is making some crazy edicts. They don't make sense.
What's we don't know what new edicts she made. Can you accompany me to the Twisted Vine?
They're
Do we have a-
asking. They're basically paying people to any words about the rat people.
Oh,
So they're sniffing out the rats, but our, our friend is smart. You know what he did?
What?
He
No.
flooded the fucking city with rats. They won't be able to find them. There's
oh,
rats everywhere. Where are they gonna find
That-
them?
that's clever.
Jacob's
The
very clever.
Master wants or Jacob's help. Not help. He wants him in one piece.
There it
And
is.
he hired us to track him and trap him. But we need to talk to him because we don't want him getting trapped.
No,
We
maybe I
want
can
to
help.
work with him.
Think it's time you did meet with him. Some nights I've stayed down in the sewers. Had something. But he doesn't know who to give it to. The kobolds want the information, but he's waiting for Lianis, but Lianis is not going to come. Maybe it's best that you speak with him tomorrow.
Where?
This is a good
Oh,
question.
we we have to go to the Gutter district. We need to talk to the kobolds as well.
This is a good idea. He can meet
Do
you
you
there.
think?
The kobolds have hidden him for days as well. Maybe he could go and hide in the Leaky Tap Tavern.
Nikita, we have to go there. Yes.
I will tell Jacob.
Uh,
What time?
I cannot give you a time because we need to find Hugh first. He's outside Windsor.
How about sundown?
I hope we find him for sundown. If we find him, we will be there.
Hmm. Well, I'll pass along the message
Thank you.
and stay to the shadows.
I'm trying, but I suck at hiding. I'm not used to it. I'm used to be the kind of the center of attention. This is the opposite to my existence.
Well, you were in the tavern, yes?
Yeah, we are
Have,
going. I'm going to the district line.
have you seen Liam?
We met with him 2 days ago.
He's missing. He wasn't in the tavern.
Oh, did he get captured?
Don't know. Was he in the tavern?
Not, we didn't see him today.
This is concerning. He has been
Really?
missing for 2 days.
Oh, shit.
Well, stay out of trouble. If this gets stopped by the guards, pretend you're drunk, pissed to the wind, as they say.
Oh, okay, drunk.
Yes, drunk.
Okay.
And well, I'm going to hubble, and then he gets kind of out into the moonlight where you can see all of him, and he's covered
Mhm.
in like kind of like gauze got wrapped around his leg, and he's got
Mhm.
like a crutch, and he's got it wrapped around parts of his body, and he looks dirty. He looks like a beggar.
I hope it's just that it's Shorty, Shorty.
I
Before you, do you need any money?
could just spare a cutter for a poor old man.
Is he dissing me or does he need money for real?
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, you almost got me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, see you tomorrow.
All right. And then he pulls out this tin cup and ding, 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 ding.
I think he does
Amazing.
need the money.
I'll help you. I'll make a distraction down the street.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have a trick on my sleeve if I get caught.
All right. Tomorrow at sundown, Pick It Up Tavern.
Yes,
Be careful.
I will. Yes, you too. You are doing well, but
Good night.
good luck.
Night. And he kind of stumbles off in the crane, and he's kind of, well, I drink like no other. He kind of trails off down the street, kind of making some noise,
That's amazing.
but no one
He-
paying attention. You make your way back to the tavern.
okay, no issues.
You knock, you enter.
Yeah,
You're back with your people.
it's like
What is Clarice? I want to know.
Clarice's sitting with Lady Vin.
did you have a nice chat? I'm back.
Lady Vin actually went and got another bottle.
And Rose is still close to Casa Quixote?
What's that?
Rose is still. I'm sorry. Rose is still close to Casa Quixote.
No.
All right.
Left.
Okay, so I get to let something happening here in real life because I wanted to like he would go like boom 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 in the moment that he sees one of you, and I don't know how to do that.
I'm confused.
It's still the night before.
It's
We
still
haven't
the
gotten
night.
to morning yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry.
keep going. Keep going.
You're sleeping, Hugh. Hugh's sleeping. Sorry, Hugh. But if you know, Hugh's having some nice dreams about a centaur lady. um
Shall we go now?
Yeah, but first I'm met Shorty on my way back.
Did
He
you?
wants, yeah, he told me Liam is missing since 2 days ago. And he wants to meet tomorrow at the Likita at sundown. But we need to find Hugh first
Yeah. Hope
and
first.
and meet with Rose.
have you found um
She really doesn't know how to hold her liquor.
well, it's her third this is the third bottle now. So have we found accommodations for me?
Kinda. It will not be first class.
I'm sorry. Where are we sleeping tonight?
At Casa Quixote is what our best wishes. Because everything's closed. We have a curfew and there's guards everywhere. So we need to go beeline to Casa Quixote and please don't be
I will go unseen, and any guards that come across my path, I charm them away.
even in your current state.
That current state,
You're drunk, lady.
your current state. What is your current state?
Sober
Sober, drunk. What's the difference?
and scared.
It's all the same.
3 bottles is the difference, lady.
Sorry.
I just got a glass of wine.
Please have
We
some
should-
wine, and she pours some in the glass, and some of it spills. That's a shame.
Can I help her get up?
I don't need help.
Oh God.
Do you want to see a trick?
Oh no.
What trick?
I can
What?
do a fucking trick. You want to see?
Sure.
No. Well, it's too much light. But come. I'm going to go to the facilities. She gets up and kind of. Why is everything moving when I am perfectly still?
Oh, God.
Because you're drunk.
I do not get
Please.
drunk. This is really good wine. Watch this. Watch. Watch this. Watch. And she walks to a dark corner of the room and looks at you and kind of gets into more darkness and snaps her fingers and boom, she's back at the table. That's a pretty fucking
Oh.
good trick, huh? Drunk.
Yes.
My state. That is my current state. What's your fucking state? I appear.
Sorry. My current state
Entertained.
is
Entertained is the good word.
Yes,
Ah.
yes.
So
Do you know that halfling is kind of cute?
Oh no.
we should really go.
I think he's stealing from the place. This wine does not cost 5 gold. You know, I wonder if he is doctored my wine.
May I check? Maybe I can make like a medicine or perception check to see if there's something else on the wine.
Sure.
I'm having
roll
a glass
medicine.
of that wine.
Roll
Oh
medicine.
no.
Perception, medicine,
Medicine?
something. Medicine? Oh, let's see.
Baby survival.
8.
Oh.
Well, I don't.
Have you drank
I
any?
don't think it. Yeah, I have.
It's really, 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 really strong.
Well,
But it doesn't, I mean, medicine? It's so strong, it could probably be used as medicine. That's about as,
Wow.
much as you figure out on that. It's pretty fermented.
well, I don't think there's nothing bad with it. But maybe it's because I needed something strong for the night.
Well, let's
Maybe it was a little bit too fermented.
let us partake to the road and go
Yes.
take on these windmills and
What?
Oh my goodness. It's a Quixote reference.
I don't know. That is my current state. I'm fucking clever. I have read. I'm very well read.
I'll just take care she doesn't fall over. Like I'll be ready to catch her if anything happens.
Yeah, and so you guys walk out, and the orcs kind of laugh.
Yeah, she's wasted.
Good times indeed.
And roll perception. Whoever wants to roll perception.
Sure. I don't want any guns.
Sure, why not?
Ooh.
So
I'm
Clarice,
done.
Clarice, as you're leaving, you look back at the bar, and the halfling kind of jumps up on the counter, and he's looking, and he's got like a little sly little look, like he's really looking at Lady Vin, like checking her out or something. And
Paradise.
he kind of does like this,
Oh, God.
and fixes his hair, and then jumps back down and gets back to work.
Well, good news. I think the appreciation for cuteness was mutual from the halfling.
Well, of course. But
So if you remember this tomorrow, then you can come
I don't know. You know it that well.
So,
Let us go. I will follow you. I didn't bring the glass. I will drink out the bottle. I think the glass detracts from it. I don't want a glass to get between me and my wine. Let us go.
I will send a message to Clarice so Lady Van cannot hear us and tell her if she is supposed to reconnect these shadow roads. I think the service will be off for longer.
oh God.
Way longer.
So, while you guys are making your way through the streets of Windsor,
Yeah.
we pan back to Roze. Roze. You make your way through the streets. Not exactly the stealthiest, but the only person that comes across you is the same guard. And he says, well. You told me you were going to sleep. What are you doing? You're muted. I can't understand mimes.
I said, I got a message and I have another bed to sleep in, and I point to the flowers.
Oh, but you guys should live the life.
I actually go in my pocket and I hand him a gold coin.
Holy shit.
You just keep walking.
You go where the fuck you want. All right, I like you. Puts it away and he starts whistling.
The easy way to handle a problem. Spruce myself up, pat
He's
down
kinda-
my hair.
He kind of like fixed his clothes. He likes that. Yeah. That's such
Try
a
to
bad
look
duty
less
after
like
all.
I've been
Sweet.
fighting all night.
You fucking rat. And he kicks a rat. And he walks off. You make your way back to that apartment. The door's locked.
Oh yeah, knock. Doot, 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 doot.
No answer.
Doot, 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 doot.
No answer.
Okay. E- Hmm. I'm going to use thermaturgy to shake the rattle the door.
A little bit of dust comes up.
Nope. Where's the closest neighbor?
Down the hall.
All right.
Don't you have anything to try to unlock the door? Maybe?
I don't have any tools for such a thing. I don't think.
Just asking before, because I think Aranda said you were meeting late because they had to finish their shift, the work shift at the bar, but they weren't at the bar.
Exactly. That's why I assumed I would meet them here. You know, I'm gonna go to the neighbor's door and not.
Yes.
Hi, where your neighbor down the hall? Have you seen them?
I yourself, unless she was in my sleep, I haven't seen anyone.
Okay, not like, but earlier today.
I'm trying to get some sleep.
Okay, all right, okay.
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm the collections. She hasn't paid her rent, so I gotta collect.
My God, what time is it to be waking up people to get them to pay their rent?
Well, you know, if we do it during the day, they just try to run away from us. We gotta get them while they're sleeping.
I don't think I know you. You don't collect my rent.
Oh no! If you pay on time, you don't have to see me. If you don't pay on time, you get to see me.
Oh, you work for Horace.
Sure.
Well, that's a bloody shame you're sending him out so late. There should be a law against this. Waking up people in the middle of the night. I pay my bills on time. Every month I pay them on time. Horace doesn't have to wait for me. I send it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I always stop to get some apples at that store. And then I go to pay every time. And you wake me up. Now I'll never get back to sleep. I will need to make a tea to calm my nerves.
If your neighbor keeps a key hidden somewhere, would you?
You want to break into the...
I just want to wait.
That is not your property. I'm going to tell Horace about you. What is your name?
It's Cyrus.
Cyrus. I will tell him about you, Cyrus. This is a terrible thing that you are doing. God bless you. And you should not have to be coming out and waking up old ladies that pay their bills on time.
Okay, but do you know if there's a key somewhere?
I would not tell you. You'd want to go breaking into my neighbor.
I pull out a piece of silver.
She's on the other side of the door.
Oh, I have a piece of silver. If
A
you
piece
tell
of
me
silver. What's it for?
money, you buy things with it.
So you're gonna give me silver to get because you woke me up?
No. Okay. You have a good night, ma'am. I'm gonna go back to
Well,
the
at
door.
least give me 3.
Well, do you know where the key is? I'll give you 4 if you tell me where the key is.
How about some gold?
Hmm?
How about you tell Horace I get 1 month free?
How much is a month?
How can you not know?
He doesn't look. He doesn't pay me to know these things. I just come. They give me money. I take it back to him. If it's not enough, I come back.
I'm gonna open the door now. And you hear,
Okay.
and you see this lady. She's got gray hair, and it's all like, and she's wearing this nightgown, and has bare feet and some long ass toenails. Like, really should attend to those. And she's pulling the gown across her, and has like really she's like way too pasty. Like she should go outside during the daytime. She's real pasty looking, and looks at you. And
Hi.
he's gonna roll insight on you, so you need to do deception.
Oh, I'm so good at this. Actually, I'm really good at this.
A 24.
Now she remembers you.
Wow.
God damn.
Say a quiet prayer to Cyrus. I'm sorry, it's the only name I could think of.
So you can get me 1 month free.
How much is a month?
That's not.
Okay, yes, I will get you 1 month free if you tell me where the key is.
And the 3 silver.
And the 3 silver.
Well, puts out her hand.
I give her the 3 silver.
Well, I keep a copy.
Okay.
Here's the key.
Thank you. 1 second. And I mumble some words and do some like hand gestures in the air like I'm casting a spell. All right. So Horace said, here's a gold piece. Just pay next month's rent.
Wait, what?
I talked to him.
Holy shite. You're one of them. Well, don't come bringing that voodoo stuff here. Waking me up and then putting hexes on me.
Okay. Well, you have a nice night.
Yes, please take the key. Keep the key. I don't know
All right.
anything. You did not use.
I've never met you before.
Yes, exactly. I would say a mugger stole the key from me and my favorite coin purse.
Yeah.
The blue
Good
one.
night. I'm walking away.
Maybe the red one.
Oh
I'll have to
no.
think about that. Well, you go and do whatever you do for Horace, and that is pretty terrible, but good night. Close the door and locks it. Well, I never.
I go back to the door.
I'll
Does
go
the
back
key
to
work?
sleep. Okay. You open it,
Yeah, does it work?
and I need you to notice what's in the room as you open it. You open the door, and there is you remember it wasn't such a big place. It's kind of like a studio apartment.
Mm-hmm.
The table is there. How can I put this to you? You see a glass with some type of, like, a little bit of some liquid in it,
Mm-hmm.
sitting on the table. That looks like it was, mostly drunk. You see this beautiful dress that this really nice sky blue color, and it's laying out across a chair, and it just, from a distance, you can tell it's your size. It's like, wow. You see a bed that hasn't been made, and you see nothing else.
All right. I'm gonna close the door.
Close the door.
It's dark in here. I'm gonna light a candle.
Okay. There's a lantern.
I'm gonna light a lantern.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit next to the drink and try to look as uncreepy as possible as I wait.
Okay. You sit there. How long are you gonna sit there?
I'll probably sit there like an hour. Well, probably like 2 a.m. and then I'll probably just go over to the bed and lie down and continue to wait and probably fall asleep.
Okay. So it gets about 2 a.m. You're falling asleep at the table. You make your way back to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
That is your long rest. We go back to Cyrus and Clarice.
I feel like someone used my name wrong.
I was like,
How is that possible?
My ear is itching.
Somewhere Horace is going to be showing up. Who the frick is this? Cyrus muscling in on my territory. Gonna have to show her. And if you could only see him, he's a big bugbear that uses a jacket that in no way, shape, or form would ever have fit him. But he thought when he goes collecting, it made him look distinguished, even though it comes up to the elbows and it's like, doesn't cover at all any of his chest and everything. But he feels, as he likes to say, dapper when he's going on calls. Anyway, but that is for another time and place. What are you guys doing as you make your way back? I need one last time stealth checks from you two.
It may be because I was made a survival check.
Dang. That's pretty good.
it's not that bad.
Could be worse.
Oh, not so bad. And Lady Vin, I mean, like, why even bother? Got, the state she's. She's got this.
Oh, okay.
Stealthiest drunk.
Yeah. With disadvantage 23. She's good.
Oh.
Wow.
She's
Do
got
we
this.
make it to Casa Quixote?
So you make it all the way back to Casa Quixote.
I opened the door.
You open the door.
I close the door.
Close the door. And
And we make it to our room
she says,
as stealthily as possible.
this is what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah.
It's a shitty place, right? Well, anyway. My wine is gone. Well, that sucks. Just point me to a pot and I will say
Okay.
hello to my shadow friends.
Well, who shares a room with her?
But I will show you a new trick. Watch this. And she lays down and she's out.
Oh my.
She's gone. She's sleeping. And she's snoring.
Oh,
There.
well,
Anybody want to know? Do Shadowface snore? Yes, they do. And it's loud. But
how does it compare to Hugh, though? I'm pretty sure we're used
no,
to it.
it's not as bad as you, though. It's not as bad
Oh
as you.
God.
So, going to bed, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone gets a
return.
long rest, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be right back. My cats are destroying my house.
How about we take a 5-minute break?
Please. Please.
All right.
So, we will be right back.
I will go.
And we
I
are
will.
back from that amazing break. I hope you enjoyed all the commercials. Feel free to, spend a bunch of money with all of our sponsors. Um, you know, because we're getting kickbacks. So we hope you enjoyed those commercials.
The glasses, holy shit.
Those are the sleeping glasses.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cyrus is out. Cyrus is out. So did everyone take a long rest?
No.
Yes, unless I was awakened in the night.
Oh well, I mean, on your character sheet, reset your
Oh,
hit points and everything
let's
else.
do that.
But
That was
before you guys
too.
wake up, Hugh, as soon as the first rays of dawn hit him, awakens.
Right. That's what's going on. He just gets up and seeing that none of his friends wake him up in the middle of the night, but it was the sun himself. And he's a little bit sad, a little bit, a little bit of sad, a little bit of okay, and and just gonna get going to the city. Um,
Now, remember, you were with that crazy blindfold that doesn't let you know your surroundings, but you are a Minotaur, and you're really good at this. So let's see. I need you to roll, unless you want to tell me how you're doing it and what skill you're using. Otherwise, give me survival with advantage.
survival is okay.
Of course, with advantage. They're about be just straight up would be normally with
Okay.
advantage. 17, that's pretty good. 19's better. um so as you make your way, you don't really know where you are, but you look at the sky and you've noticed it before when you were in the city and how the wind seems to blow always kind of from the north and the east, and you feel it behind you, and you just feel like, hey, if I follow the wind, I think that's where the city is. And you start walking through the forest until you pick up a trail. And the trail actually leads you out to the road. The road that, as soon as you see it, you know if you take a right, you'll eventually get to that tavern where you met your friends for the very first time. Or you could go left to the city.
Hmm. Isn't that the tavern where it is Violet? Supposed to be.
Supposedly, yes.
I will.
It's a good walk
Say
away, though, probably at least a couple hours.
Yeah, I will go to see Violet to try to see her, to know something about her because she didn't communicate with us and anything. Nothing.
This is why we dungeon master. We throw wrenches into everyone's plans. You gotta love that. I just kind of insidiously threw that in there. I knew. It's almost like taking candy from a baby. All right. You start going right away from the city. And since you started it, I mean, it was kind of like 5:30 in the morning. You're walking for a bit, but you walk at a pretty decent pace. You are a Minotaur. Um, and after like a couple of hours, off in the distance, you see to the left-hand side of the road that inn where you first met everyone. Who remembers the name of that inn?
I don't.
I took notes.
Thank you, Cyrus.
North Road Inn. It's the name I have.
It's what?
North Road Inn.
Or throw it in. That's exactly what it is. Nice. That's pretty good. Hold on.
Because it's Detroit.
Laughter is not a good sign.
No.
And you approach the inn. Very familiar inn. What do? Doors closed. Very early still, but by the time you got there, it's approaching 8.
I'm gonna just tock 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 on the door.
I've got to consult to old notes. I also was not expecting that. But I had to throw it in there. All right, let's see. If you want to say hi to Violet, hi.
Oh yeah, I will love to see her. Like I just got there to see if she's okay. I just want to know that she's okay. If she doesn't want to come back with the girls, if she went back to home, that is fine. I just want to know that she is okay.
Okay, so eventually the door opens.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the inn is called. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. That was and the door opens. You see a familiar face, female. It's Carlota.
Hi, time
Hmm.
no see.
Yes. What are you again?
Hugh.
Um.
Um, I'm looking for my friend. He is a tiefling, pink skin. She has. She always smells like flowers.
Come in. Come in. Come in.
And I follow her.
He looks behind you. Looks out in the road both ways. Close the door. Locks it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Come in. Come in. Have a seat.
Insight check.
Yeah. Roll it.
Okay.
Um, 11.
She seems a little nervous. But you know,
Hmm.
hard to say. What she's really thinking, but does seem a little bit nervous to you. You can sense it. Kind of like the animal instinct, right? Seems nervous. You can almost smell it on her.
All right.
And how do you know this person again?
Uh, we grew together. She's my best friend.
I'm
She
I'm sorry.
had
don't really remember you, and how can I? These are dangerous times, you know.
I know. And I got my hands first and I showed him she had this ring. She
Ah,
was
okay.
supposed to get back here. She got killed and
You're okay. You're with Elias. Okay. Um. Yes, she
mm,
came here. A number of days ago. Just popped in upstairs and came downstairs talking about some explosion, how she had to hurry back to the city, and of course, I gave her a tea to calm her down and told
mm-hmm.
her to wait for Elias because I have strict instructions. If anyone just pops in, which is kind of strange, but apparently this was something that could happen, and it did. And he told me, make them stay. So she stayed a while, and we sent a message for Elias, who wasn't here. And that evening, he came after hours and spoke with her, got her a horse, and she left. But she went north. Not to the city. Um, Maybe you could ask Elias, but he is not here and has not been here for 2 days. Don't expect him back until or the next day. Don't know. He said he had something very, very important. And that if anyone were to come here and ask for her, all he said was he has given the person or persons, in this case, I guess it was just one, a very important task. And that at the end of the task would send a message to the city, and that you would know. I don't know what that means, but he said that you would know. That you and your group know. It's also told that if anyone came here that was trustworthy, which he said was the only ones that had this strange tattoo and the ring, like you have. He said if they had only the ring, then I don't know anything, of course. But you have the ring and too.
yes.
My sister is also not here. It's just me, and we're not open right now. So he also told me to help if one of you were to come here. And yes, um, yes, yes, need to give you something. So wait for me here.
Okay.
So are you hungry?
Um yeah, I just
Okay, I
ate
will
some
have
berries only.
I
Yeah.
will make some good breakfast with the good proper biscuits and eggs, and I will go retrieve this box he gave to me. I'll be back.
Okay.
And we go to the apartment where Roze wakes up. It's around 8:30 now or so. You wake up and you are alone in this apartment.
Huh. All right. I am going to find some paper and some quill and write down a message. She's like, "Hi, I stopped by. I guess you're busy. I'll come back sometime soon. And I hope you enjoy the flowers." And I like fold it and put the flowers on the table and put the note like the little TP fold so it's like in front of the flowers.
Okay. Roll
I was gonna say, can I look around and see if it's just like she left in a hurry or
investigation or perception.
all
If
right.
you're gonna really do a search, probably the appropriate thing's investigation.
I'm just gonna do a search. She didn't come back, so now I'm a little suspicious. Very suspicious.
Suspicious man. All right. Is that your roll? A 22?
Yep. I can't see anything, but if I look for it really hard.
So a couple things you notice. One is that they were kind of organized and clean.
Mm-hmm.
And it just strikes you kind of odd that the bed wasn't made. And another thing you notice is like as you're looking around at the table, you notice something that reminded you like a little bit like a smudge of fungus that reminded you of the caverns where you went in and oops, let me walk this way, where you saw those weird people and all that weird crystals and strange mushrooms they were tending to. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of, look at that and say, what the heck is that? And kind of smell it. And you smell a little bit of like fungus. And you notice it's kind of smells like whatever that was drinking smells kind of like it. It reminds you of that place you were at yesterday.
Oh no. Is there any more of this drink somewhere in this apartment?
No. You do see like a tea kettle with water in it. But it's just got water in it. It's cold.
All right. Now this isn't good. I'm gonna leave the note. No, I'm not gonna leave the note. I'm going to take the flowers, the note, and leave everything like it is and try to make it look like I haven't been there.
Okay. While you're doing that, you also notice that was a 22. You also notice that there's another cup that someone put in the lavatory.
Oh, it's not good.
So you, I guess, taking your flowers back?
I'm taking my flowers back and I'm trying
to
okay. And the note, and I'm trying to make it look like I wasn't here.
Okay.
Yep, just no, I wasn't here. And I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna close the door and lock it, put the key in my pocket, and I'm gonna shuffle down to the neighbor's house and knock on the door. What's up?
It's you again?
What time is it?
Morning time. It's past breakfast.
Oh, all right. And I leave. I'm
Did
like,
you
"Crap,
stay the night?
I'm already running away.
Can I get the key back?
I'm already running away. She said I can keep it.
I have to talk to Horace about that one. That Cyrus is something strange. Something strange about Cyrus.
I'm going to.
Now you're stealing keys.
I'm actually gonna go back to Castle Quixote, and kind of linger outside the door until
Okay.
it opens.
You're lingering outside the door. Meantime, Cyrus and Clarice, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just getting up and getting ready as fast as possible so we can go get Hugh and checking if Lady Vin has like a hangover.
Mm,
She totally does have.
yes.
How are you feeling? We have to get up.
Do you like spiders?
Not typically.
It's
Why?
me either, because I've got fucking cobwebs in my head.
Oh, I see. Well, I am going to give you a remedy for that, but you have to get up, right?
Yes, I will get.
Okay. I'll go get a glass and put like, if I can find them, like 3 raw eggs in there.
Well, before you do
Give
that,
them to Lady Vin.
as soon as you open the door, real creepy like, standing down the hall is Malister with his arms in his sleeves. Well, good morning. I see that some of you have made it back and acquired someone else. Are you working on our little problem?
We are, yes.
Where is the rest of your entourage?
Working on the problem.
And when will we have this problem solved? You know what they say, you do not pay up front. People seem to party. I noticed one of your new entourage members is maybe had too much partying with my funds.
I don't think I understand that.
They were drunk.
Oh, oh well. You know how some people just drink a drop and then
I hope
they
this is
flop?
all part of this great plan that you are making.
Oh, it is. It actually. I come close to him. It's actually someone who is very secretive with their information. And we had to get them drunk for them to talk.
Oh, this person has knowledge of our rodent friend.
Well, we have a couple leads, but we are not very sure. We have to investigate further.
Deception versus insight.
Let's see.
I mean, technically, we were looking into it. Not so great, though. Hey!
You don't know what his modifier is.
I do not, but
keep
it's not a
something.
1, so I'm very happy.
And he pulls his hands out and he's stroking his beard, and he seems to be looking up, thinking.
I am very sorry.
You can
I
almost see
cannot-
calculations being made behind his eyes. He's thinking and he's thinking.
I am very sorry. I can't give you a date where this problem can be solved. But
It's
rest assured, we are looking into it.
I have a offer for you. I will
Another
pay.
offer.
I will pay 3 times the agreed if you were to speed up your plan and have him tonight. There are wheels in motion that cannot be derailed, and it is those who are helpful will find great rewards. So please
See?
tell your friends in this trunk that time is of the essence and willing to pay extra. Maybe
I
this
will
will
tell.
help you speed up your investigations.
I will tell them. But right now, I have to give them this. Have a good morning.
Yes.
Not just walk right past.
Kind of looks and then looks back at the room and goes back upstairs. Okay, so you grab some raw eggs.
Yep.
Okay.
And I give them to Lady Vin. All right.
What
One
is
good gulp.
this?
Come on.
This is going to work on me because
Because it's a hangover cure. It's going to shake the cobwebs right off.
ah well, he drinks it.
Yeah.
I hope it shakes them quickly. What is on the agenda today? We obviously
Well,
cannot stay here.
We have to get the fuck off.
Yes.
Because we have to get Hugh, and I have to talk to my group. So
I am
fastest the
ready
better.
when you are ready. Let us go.
Right?
You hear her
I
like
am ready.
crack a bunch of neck bones and all right. Cobwebs or no, I must go. That was clever.
It was. I'm just gonna get up and go get Cyrus.
Okay. So,
Morning. Give me a second. I open the door. Oh, we have to go. Do we have time for
Yeah.
breakfast? No, we don't have time for breakfast. We need the queue. Let me change. Close the door.
I'll give you a ration. Come on.
Hey, thank you. Change fast. I grab my loot. Last time I left my loot here.
okay.
I open the door and wait for Clarice to. I know I have the key.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I have the key now. Well, ready?
Yes, I have news, but we have to go right now.
Sure. How does Lady Ben look? Like, is she hungover as fuck or
She
she's
looks
doing fine?
she looks
One
but she
foot in
doesn't
the
like
shadow
that you
realm.
saw her that way and kind of carrying her head a little bit higher, but not nearly as glamorous as she looked 24 hours ago. At all.
that lady we were crushing on left. She's not with us anymore.
Yeah, this is
Oh gosh.
more.
Eh,
She alright.
okay. We need to go to the oh my, I forgot the word.
To the
I'm
dogs.
hungover. To the dogs, thank you. And meet with Roze.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
And I'll just let you know now. Malester is offering 3 times the pay for us to find Jacob.
Wow,
So-
Hugh.
Yeah, we have to talk to the whole group about this.
Yeah.
He said something about urgency, about the wheels at play, something like that. He's
Yeah.
he's rushing for something, and I don't know what it is, but it worries me.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to talk with the group. Something's going on.
Well, shall we go?
I guess we rush.
Yeah, we do. We rush to the dogs then.
Would you
Unless
first? You
we
gotta
find
open the
Hugh.
door. First, you gotta open the door.
Yeah, I open the door.
You see Rose
There's
there?
Roze.
Hey,
Amazing.
Oh my god.
What are you doing here?
oh, and I showed the flowers. Like she didn't come home, and then there was some of that. Remember that stuff they were drinking at the party? There was some in her house, and it seemed like she had a guest, and I think someone took her, and I don't know what to do.
Oh my, that's bad.
We
Yeah.
need to get Hugh so we can take care of this.
Yes. Do you want to rush in the flowers?
Yeah. I'll be right back. And I go in. I literally just run in, dump the flowers on the bed, and run back to the door.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Right when you're leaving, you see a guy you hadn't seen before.
Oh my.
Another cook.
Another cook.
Another cook.
What
Cooks?
happened to
This one, a big fat guy with a mustache.
this is too many cooks.
And you gonna get breakfast?
No, we're busy. All right, but we'll be back for dinner. Bye.
Be here. Think.
I think.
That does not sound ominous at all.
What the hell happened to Branson?
We can figure that out at dinner. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you
we
make your
go.
way towards the docks.
Yeah.
And we stand back to the North Road Inn? Tavern?
Yeah.
And
Oh, they're in and out. In
In and out. In.
Oh my. Puns.
And Hugh's eating some eggs, and she hands a small little box to you. Hugh. This is from Matthias. He didn't know who would be here, but he knew someone would come. Friend, so this is a message, and he just gave this message 2 days ago.
I take what he's giving me. How much is it?
So you open the box, and there's a rolled parchment in it.
I try to open it.
Okay. It says,
Okay, stop right there. If it has letters, I cannot read it.
huh? It has letters.
It's all letters.
Yes. It's in Elvish.
But I speak Sylvan, but only speak, so
Mm.
I will need to get back to my friends for what is in here.
And so Carlotta comes up to you. Is the breakfast good?
Oh, it's delicious.
And
Thank you very
the
much.
message very important?
Um, I have no idea what it says. I
Sorry.
I don't know how to read, so I will have to get back to my friends to I close it to see what it says. It's okay if I take it with me?
It is for you, yes. Please.
Right. And I put it in the box and close it and save it.
Um, in the stables behind the inn, you will find a white horse. Do not touch the white horse. A little bit further down, you'll find a black mare. It has been saddled. Please take that back to the city. You will get there fast. When you arrive to the gates, ask for Liam. Tell him you have a message for Liam. You are to leave the horse with Liam. He will find
Okay.
its way back.
Okay. That's fine.
Remember, do not touch the white. It's
Yes,
my
sir.
horse.
Um,
And we need the black mare back.
I will deliver the black mare to.
Well, make haste and good luck.
This could you repeat the name to the person that I have to deliver to?
I'm sorry. Liam.
Liam. Liam.
Do you know Liam?
Okay, Liam. Yes.
Okay. Only Liam. Okay. You go to the stables?
Yes. And I just exactly say exactly. I'm sorry. I do exactly as he says. I don't even get close to the white horse. I just take the mare.
Animal handling.
All right.
Let's see it.
Uh,
It's also a very windy day today.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Natural one.
The mare lives without you.
You take the reins and you untie from the
I
post.
I don't try to get close aggressively. Like I just I'm afraid that he can take my weight, and I imagine like I get up and he takes my weight and he says nope.
It senses your fear and it jumps back. Doesn't want to be even close to you.
Oh, slow. Oh.
What do you do?
Um. I try to to grip we get up my hand, but I said she seems a little bit more aggressive, so I start to talk to him in Sylvan. Saying something like, "I am not here to hurt you. I am just a friend, and this travel will be as long as you want it to be. And I'm not here to hurt you guys. I swear."
It cocks its head at you.
I just get my hand close and offer. I don't touch him. I just
It backs
offer him
up.
my hand. I look around. Is there any food around?
Not here. Roll perception.
Mm-hmm. 12.
12. You look around, you see some bales of hay in a corner, and don't really see anything else. Not at a glance. You have to like look around in the stalls and stuff. It's more than a perception roll. It takes some time.
And then I just try to um try to get close to him again, but
Doesn't want you
he
close. Just backs up again.
I just curse but down in Sylvan and just go back to the tavern. I think I need some help.
What happened?
He's, I think he's afraid of me, but it's okay if I go by food. I can go by food.
Well, first of all, believe, um, you need to understand. He is a she. This is a mare.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that could be helpful. Um,
Oh,
yes.
mare is a sheep. Okay.
Well, maybe I should give you the name, and I have a treat, a secret.
Huh?
But one moment, and she goes to the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and comes back with a green apple, and comes back with a little square, and says, "Tell her you're a friend, and give the apple. Then pull out your other hand, give this cube of sugar. She will be your friend." She's
All right.
old and skittish, but you win her over with the apple and sugar.
And I look at both things. You see the opportunity. Okay.
And,
What's her name?
yes, you should call her by her name. Well, don't laugh. Vanessa.
Uh, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
What a cute name.
The name of my, well, my unborn sister. So, good luck.
Thank you. I think I need it.
So you go back with the apple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
It's kind of
someone
stamping its hoof.
inside. Someone inside told me that you like this, and I show her the apple.
It's kind of reaching out a bit, licks its lips.
And they told me that you called Vanessa. Is that right?
Ears pop forward. Kind of looks at you. You have the apple?
Let's make a deal, and I get her the apple. And
Those big lips go. Takes the apple.
it's all yours. And I try to like give her a little scratch
Okay.
in the head.
That's kind of nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am not here to be your enemy. Okay, let's do something. I need to ride to the city. Okay, and I need your help for that. Will you help me? And if you help me, I will give you this, and I show her the cube.
The eyes kind of roll a bit. Kind of leans down a bit.
And I close the
You jump on.
uh, I try to ride, but not just to jump on and get all my weight in her, but just uh, with delicacy.
Okay. Definitely allows you to get on and waits for your command.
And just I gave her another scratch on the head and um hop hop. I've never ridden a horse.
Well, starts to go out towards the road. Seems like it knows where it goes. It goes to the road and you follow it to the road, and you begin your trek to the south, which won't take you nearly as long as it took walking. But you will make it there in a couple of hours. Hour and a hour and change, we'll say.
One thing, I will save the cube of sugar between my stuff in a place that doesn't get so dirty, that doesn't melt, because I don't want it in my hand all sweaty to melt.
Well, you have that box that you were given with the parchment.
that
You
will
can put
be-
it in there.
that is perfect.
All right.
When I get there to the city, I will get down and give her a good scratch and say thank you. Thank you for helping me. And I promised you something. I must.
Okay.
And
Meanwhile,
Mhm.
everyone else, what are you doing? Going to the docks?
Wait, I think he was giving the nurse something.
Yeah.
The sugar cube, maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hugh was trying to
I
give the
just-
nurse.
Yeah, I just promised her the sugar cube. So when we get to the city, I make sure that she gets water and I give her the sugar cube. The sugar cube I promised.
Okay. You haven't got there yet, but okay.
Okay.
So you guys are heading to the docks,
Mm-hmm.
and there's people. There's like work crews checking out the thing, and they're doing work at the. We don't want. I don't want to keep rubbing it in, but at that exploded place.
Just
And-
to know, is there someone selling books there?
In the docks?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
There
Are
is.
these not the docks where I have to buy the novel?
But that's further in, not exactly in the docks, but in the dock area. There's a store,
Oh, I see.
bookstore. There is a bookstore.
All right. All right. All right. Then we continue our way.
Okay. When you're in the docks area and you arrive, you see a familiar figure. It's Captain Kinnery, if you remember, the inspector. He comes looking around, he walks over. Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
So, how are things?
Good. Except we're missing someone, but we're on our way to get them.
Okay. You know, quite a few people missing these. Do you know anything about this?
No, but we're looking into it. Do you
Hmm.
have any information?
Well,
Who's missing?
quite a lot of people, apparently. I don't
Someone
know.
important?
Well, don't know. It's time for me to trust you.
Come on, Captain. We don't have all day. Respectfully.
Well, if you come across a guard from the gate, let me know.
Okay.
Just any of them?
I'll be here in the area.
Do you know anyone who has a very fast boat that's good against current?
Haven't you heard?
No.
What boat? No boats.
Is our boat still there? We left it there.
We left the boat just yesterday.
There's no boat.
Oh
And-
no.
There's no boat.
Wow.
So time to get swimming.
You were
Overall,
gone
just-
yesterday? You were gone?
Yes, we left the boat here, but I was looking for a better boat, but our boat is gone.
You came in last night?
Mm-hmm.
Did you not read on the bulletin board at the docks the new edict?
No. What does it say? We're gonna go look at it.
You might want to go walk over there and check it out. And it says, by proclamation of Our Lady of Windsor, no access to the river is allowed. No boats or floating apparatuses, it says. And for safety of the city. And it's got like her seal on it.
I go back. But okay, so that's nice. But what did they do with our boat?
See a boat confiscated.
Okay,
And
and
if
where
you're
did the
caught-
confiscated boats go?
Don't know. If you're caught with a boat, you go to jail.
Okay.
There's other edicts. If you go walk around town, you'll find them.
I go back to the group.
There's an
Or-
edict on rats in the city.
Hmm?
Yeah, it just came out this morning.
Hmm.
Gonna pay 1 silver per rat.
1 silver per rat?
They will. There's. You haven't went to other. Have you noticed the docks? There's no rats here. People went.
Well,
People kind of hungry these days, and they hunting rats like crazy.
okay.
It's a crazy time we're in. Careful. Maybe you'll
What
go
are we-
missing next.
What are we gonna do without a boat, guys? I like kind of turn and lean towards them.
I don't know what.
We
What?
still have the potions of water and breathing, right? Doc?
Yeah. Or we can rent horses, find the river, and follow the river on horse. It will be faster.
Okay. Is that
We did make some money. Well, you did, Clarice, with the competition.
I did. If anything, we can swim too.
Yeah. But I don't think we will do well against current. Look at these arms. These are not made for force.
Oh, you're right. Too graceful.
This one's.
So we get horses then.
we're gonna have to? We have to. I guess we have to leave the city. Oh, okay.
Trolls. When this guy leaves, I forgot his name. You just told us.
Canary?
Uh,
Captain Canary or?
Captain
When
Kennery?
Captain Kinneret, is away, I will tell Rose that Liam is missing. Yesterday I met with Shorty. Well, he met me actually, and he told me that that Liam's missing, and he needs us. Shorty told me that we should meet at sundown in the Leaky Tap.
Okay. We can do that. Do
But we need Hugh first.
And
yes.
while that's happening, you suddenly hear a big commotion coming from the work site,
Mm-hmm.
and people are talking real loud and yelling, and this one worker comes running up looking for Captain Kennery, and tells him, all right, come quickly, and he runs off.
I'm gonna go after them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go up there, and there's a lot of rubble still, but they're moving stuff and all. And there is a body laying on the ground that someone had placed, I guess, a bunch of rubble over. And they were like, moving the rubble again. And there's a body with face down in the rubble of the construction site.
Is it a human? Is he swole?
Um, and as Captain Kennery goes and looks and kind of takes a stick and kind of moves the head and looks. And then kind of cocks his head and looks back at you guys.
Who is it?
And he walks over. Am I gonna have to question you guys again?
Who is it?
Kind of
Who is it?
strange that you show up at the docks looking for boats.
No, we had a boat and someone
We had a
took it.
boat. Yep.
Why do you always show up with people seem to die around you?
What is
Because
this
we're
about?
adventurers.
Well, there is the missing city guard. The one
Oh,
from the gates.
The one that's name starts with L.
Do you know him?
I had seen him once before, but we weren't friends or anything. We had one conversation.
Insight on you.
On me? Okay.
Roll deception.
We've had one conversation with this man.
Yeah.
I would do persuasion because I'm telling the truth. We had one conversation with him. He's not really our friend.
All right.
I mean,
A 19 against a nat
That is-
1. Okay.
we know of him. We have spoken to him once, but we aren't like
Well,
friends.
strange that you mentioned speaking. Apparently, he spoke too much. His tongue has been
my.
removed.
That's the who?
That's Liam.
Huh?
I'm overall right. Look.
It's him.
Oh my god.
Dead.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Holy shit. Any other
So-
body?
I'm gonna start looking through the. I'm gonna go over and look through the rubble and see if I see any more bodies.
Hey. This is police business now.
But there could be more people over here.
Yeah,
Start
we'll
moving
find them.
rocks.
We'll find them. Why don't you go do some adventuring and get paid?
If you see anyone with bluish skin, let me know.
With skin. Who
Does he
did
have
you
blue
lose?
skin?
Oh wait. Where are they?
This is now a crime scene. No more work
Okay.
can be done here today. Everyone back away. We need
Can-
to square
can-
this off the area.
When you find the murderer, will you let us know?
Why would I do that? Do you have something for me? Maybe?
Well, we were investigating missing people, and there's more missing people, and the murderer probably knows about the other missing people.
Or maybe it's this crazy gnome that you told me about. How about that? The gnome that disappears. Hmm?
Do you know what magic is, Sir?
You make a good point, actually.
Of course.
Okay, we
it's the
we
gnome.
gotta go. We
Yes.
gotta go the other way, I guess.
Please
I
give me
sorry.
space. And I will come find you guys again. You're still staying
Okay.
at Casa Quixote?
Yes.
I will go find you.
And I leave and start heading for the front gates. We gotta go out the front, guys. We don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to find some stables
Okay.
Mhm.
quick.
So there are some stables near the front gates, and it takes you a little while to get to that part of town. It's a good 40-minute trek walking around, and you find the stables. Meanwhile, Hugh, you arrive at the gates. What do you do?
There's someone in the gate that won't
There's
let me
someone
pass, or
outside. The gate's kind of like ajar, but it's not like open. Hey, we're taking people in. A guy goes out. He's got a bucket. Buckets seem to be the theme for tonight. And some dirty water, and he flings it out. Turns and sees you coming on the horse, and looks at you.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm with Casa Quixote and I show you the ring.
Let me go get Daniel.
Um,
I'll
you
go
know-
get Daniel.
all right.
You can get off that horse.
And I do that, and I go down the horse, and
He gets off.
I-
He goes inside. He comes back, and you got this big guy, man. He's got this big, long ass mustache, and a big, big waist. Kind of sticks his chest out and, hello.
hello. Are you Daniel?
I am.
Nice to meet you. I'm Hugh.
You can't get in the city.
Why not? Is how
No
something
one
happened?
can. You can't read.
Is something happening?
What do you mean something happening? Rules is rules. I don't make the frickin' rules. I enforce them. Sticks out his belly.
But I need to get back to Casa Quixote, and I need to
Let me see that ring.
I show him my hand and they're with the ring.
He does this like weird squint. He looks at you. And he looks at you. And he grabs at the ring.
I got him because I know that he cannot take it.
All right. But that horse ain't coming in. It stays at the stable. We don't let horses running through town. Have you seen it running through town?
I need to get him back to a man. His name is Liam.
Liam? Well, if Liam was here, he'd be talking to you, not Daniel. I'm the
Where is
Southgate normally.
Where is him?
I don't fucking know where Liam is. How would I know?
Mm.
Keep the horse in the stables, but I'm gonna need 5 silver.
If I stay with the horse, it will be still 5 silver.
The horse doesn't stay in the stables.
Yes, but I need to deliver it to Liam. I cannot let it.
Well, then
Let
when
her go.
Liam comes to fucking work and stops being drunk, he can pick it up.
I will wait until he comes back.
Well, then you can stay in the stables.
All right.
But we're
I still
closing
have
the
to-
gate.
Okay, I will. I still have to pay the silver.
Well, yeah.
I look into my things and
Do you have 5 silver?
yeah. Let me check. I don't remember. I think I do.
You should have a lot of money. Right now, he's silver, but you should have lots of gold.
You know what? I give him 1 gold. I have 180.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
You could live in the fucking stables. Takes that gold. Ah, and he takes out that chest. Well, another job well done. And as you walk, you have to get off the horse. And as you take the horse by the reins, it seems to follow you, and it's like really sniffing for that sugar cube.
Oh yeah, I give her the sugar cube immediately. When I get down from her, I immediately get her the sugar cube, and I get her a lot of scratches.
Oh, she's now nuzzling your back and everything. And as you walk to the stables, guess who you see arriving to the stables? Your friends.
Hugh!
Come towards you.
I do too. You love
Yeah, I did too.
a lot has happened.
I hug the three of them.
Yeah. Sorry, we left you.
We
have
had
no
him back.
choice.
No, it's okay. Something happened. The three of you are all right.
Yeah,
We're fine.
Um,
There, some
I am-
things changed in the city. Things.
What
I'm
happened?
so sorry.
well,
Well,
Uh,
you want to
go
tell her?
sit
uh,
it's somewhere else and talk.
well, I need to take care of my friend. And her name is Vanessa, and I present them to the horse.
No, Vanessa.
Hello,
I
horse.
give her some scratch, and
I will pet the horse.
she's
Yeah.
a good girl. I need to take her back to someone named Liam.
And I look at Clarice and Rose.
Do you know
Uh,
him? Is he someone bad?
Yeah.
Liam passed away.
That is where we end tonight's session.
We have a new horse. Yeah.
What a prophetic, and Liam passed away. And so it was that our heroes left scratching their heads outside the stables with Vanessa in tow.
He's trying to be nice about it. Just be like,
All right. Hey, we finally got another session in. Yay! So exciting, so exciting. And everyone's together again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay!
And so many people have been kidnapped and or killed. Yeah.
Oh no. And the queen lost her mind. Yay!
But it's not you guys, so it's not so bad.
They're still the heroes. That is the important part.
In canon, the queen is a doppelganger. It's not the queen.
So,
Oh
we
God.
say goodnight
Someone
to
else?
everyone who watched Zevulf, and I don't know who else watched, but and all of those millions of people who will find this in the archives of YouTube one day and blow off the
Historians.
dust and say, you know, that was pretty good role playing they did, and they'll enjoy it, and people will rejoice.
Everybody clapped.
Yes, everybody claps. And the people rejoiced. So we will say, oh, see, I don't know who this person is, but I'm giving them lifetime inspiration. Thank you, Zavulf, for watching. Zavulf.
The wolf is my best friend from life.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
that is a true friend. He is a friend of our program. And we are going to give Zavulf many good things. Okay. We will. And we thank you, Zavulf. I just like saying Zavulf. I will be going to Frankfurt in 2 weeks and seeing the Zavulf. I will say Zavulf. The wolf is coming.
Frankfurt.
The wolf wants a Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener Schnitzel. The wolf.
Guys, girls, actually. We
I'm
need
going to say goodnight to the stream,
goodbye.
and we're going to put our thing saying goodbye.
Bye.
And
Goodbye,
I will say
everyone.
goodbye to all of you in a minute. Good night, everyone, and
Turn the light off.
welcome to June as the year keeps going and it can't go fast enough. Good
Happy
night,
Pride to
everyone.
everyone.
Yeah,
Right.
it is already
Right.
June.
Guys, we need to